everybody? It's me, Georgie, and today's video is going to consist of me showing you guys pretty much working out with my rollerblades on. So recently I kind of picked up the hobby of rollerblading again, and I've been loving it so far, but I've noticed that my back has been hurting a lot and that I'm not used to crouching down as much. It's kind of like in a deadlift position. So today what I want to do is I really want to work on my balance. I really want to work on my strength, on my core strength, and a little bit of flexibility. I know it may sound, peculiar or unusual that I'm going to be doing all these exercises, but I want to show you that, you could incorporate them while you're wearing your skates. Now, for some of you guys that may think it's dangerous, oh, for sure it is. But, I am a personal trainer and I've been doing it for about 10 years already. So I kind of more or less know the balance and what I can and can't handle. So today we're just going to go through some basic exercises. First one's going to be a barbell squat. The second one will be a side lunge. The third will be a regular lunge, not going all the way down because of the limited range of motion, but still getting that balance on one leg and just kind of staggering my feet in that same position as I would if I was skating down a hill or if I was skating, pretty much. And my last but not least, I'll try an RDL and see how well I can keep my balance throughout this entire session. Shouldn't take me more than an hour. But again, I will take these exercises slow, and I want to make sure I know what I'm doing and just really be prepared. So when I go to the skate parks or when I start skating on the weekends, I have more resistance and I feel a lot more comfortable. Because right now my balance is horrible. So first things first, I got to put on my rollerblades. Today I'm using my inline skates, so I'm not really using my anti-rocker or aggressive inline skates that I have. But these skates I use when I'm doing long distance rides or when I want to train with things like this. So I'm gonna put them on right now and I'll demonstrate you guys pretty much how it looks. I got my skates on, and the skates that I got on right now, the brand is called FR Skates. Super cool little spot where they sell rollerblades, roller skates, all your roller skate needs. Again, you should go check them out if you're in the Miami area. No, I really love these skates. They actually feel a lot better. They feel. I haven't worn them since I've been really wearing my other Razor Colt ones that I bought online. And those are anti-rocker. Again, these are a little different just because they're all on four wheels. So you feel more balanced and you feel like you can control a little bit better. With anti-rockers, I was always looking up online and they were always saying that, yeah, like you feel like you're on a track. So I kind of get what they're saying now. But again, that doesn't matter because those are really for the skate park. And what you can do in these, you can do in those too. But I can already kind of tell the movement is a little bit different. First exercise we're going to do are barbell squats. No weight. Just going to do the barbell squat just like if I'm starting all over from day one and just going with the movement. So I'll start basic. I'm going to grab the barbell just as if I was doing it with my regular shoes on. All right, this is a little harder than I thought. Slowly move back. One by one, I'm taking my foot. Again, no quick movements here. No, nothing crazy. I don't want to be that guy, and I'm definitely not going to do it for the video, but I just want to see how far and how much weight I can sustain. So let's go with the first squat. Okay, not so bad, not so bad. Again, this is more just for flexibility, the movement, and just the strength overall and getting more confidence within me bending my knees, learning how to bend my knees, good, and learning how much strength and how much flexibility I can go. So my back is where the pressure's at. And that's what I felt on Saturday when I was at the park. Basic movements like that, I need to make sure that I'm ready for it and that I can sustain balance. Okay, putting it back was the easy part. That's something that I'm realizing right now. It is a different motion and it's a different type of movement that you're doing. Is it the proper movement? It just depends, right? I mean, I'm in skates right now. So again, like I said, I'm gonna be limited to my movement. So I have to work with these movements and I have to know exactly where and how much my body can sustain. All right, that wasn't so bad. Again, if you're not an expert at rollerblading, I highly recommend you learn how to rollerblade first, and then, if you want to try this out, go ahead, by all means. Highly wouldn't recommend it to anybody that is not an expert or at least decent enough to be balanced on regular rollerblades first. So my next exercise will now be a side lunge. So pretty much with this exercise, I'm gonna be working on my one-legged balance while at the same time still getting that, that bending of the knees, that extension, that flexion, and just coming all the way up. Again, with these exercises, I'm just trying to figure out how far I can go and how comfortable I feel while also maintaining balance on one leg while I do the tricks. So keep watching. For this exercise, I'm not really gonna use any weight, but I wanna see how well I can keep on one leg. So pretty much I'm gonna balance myself on one leg and I'm gonna kick out as far as I can. And I'm just gonna bend my knee and come right back up. All right, so far so good. Again, if I need to take one foot to the side, I'll put it to the side just for stoppage of the wheels. And I'm just gonna try to balance myself. Okay, so that's a little tough, but again, this is why I'm doing these exercises, so I get used to it, so I don't eat it when I'm rollerblading in the skate park as much. Not saying I'm not, but at the same time, I do need to get used to being flexible and learning how to balance myself on one knee. So from here, I'm just gonna take it step by step and really just try to get that flexion and that stability. Whew. All right, I'm gonna try 5 on one side and then 5 on the other. Again, if you need to take it slow, you take it slow. This is baby steps. This is like working out for the first time again. But since I know the movement, I just wanna make sure I'm gonna go as far as I can without falling and making sure I get used to that movement. Okay, good. So far, so good. I'm gonna do one more on this side, and then I'll do the other side. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I do want to make sure I'm getting that knee bend. All right, not bad. Now, time for the other side. Not the hardest thing in the world, definitely a little challenging, but nothing out of the ordinary. Again, it's just working on my balance, and that's what I want, right? I'm in a gym right now, I'm in my gym, and it's a soft surface, it's a soft ground, so if I fall down, it doesn't really matter. I know I'm not gonna get hurt, and that's what I kind of really want. I want to learn how to balance myself, just in case I do need to be on one leg. Again, roller skating is definitely a sport where you are going to be on one leg and you need to have balance on either or leg in case of emergency of a stop. These movements are definitely going to be helping me out, and I feel a lot more comfortable now. So next, what we're going to do regular lunges. Now, I'm going to try to do a regular lunge and just, again, no weight. I'm going to see how far I can go down, and I'm going to see how well I can control the weight. So let's see how that works out right now. So for this one, I'll do it in 2 angles where you guys can see it. I'll do it, the first one, I'm gonna do it forward, and then I'll show you guys a side angle of how it's done. So now thinking about it, I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do this, but we're gonna try anyway. So I'm just gonna go as low as I can, keeping my balance. See right there, that's a little scary just because I'm on one wheel here on this side, but I'm gonna go until I feel where I can go. Okay, it's a little bit harder than I expected. Whoa. But again, this is why I'm doing it, because I don't want to eat my face when I go to the skate park. Again, I'm just balancing myself on the wheels now. That's probably the most challenging part, is balancing myself on wheels instead of just regular stable ground. But again, nothing's impossible. And I gotta really build that core strength. And again, this leg muscle strength that's being built. All right, let me see if I can get all the way down to the tip of my foot. Again, if I fall forward, I can just fall forward. Nothing's going to hurt. And I'm just going to go as low as I can until where I feel comfortable. Okay. See right there, I'm still on the wheel, but I can still feel it. And again, learning how to fall is also another, demand that you guys should learn. It's also another movement that's very Very important to learn because you don't want to just fall and have your hands in your face all the time. You want to make sure your back is strong enough, and you want to make sure that you have that balance. So again, these are a little more challenging than I expected, but hey, that's the point, right? We're going to take it slow, nice and easy. My hands are out to the side. And I'm just going until where I feel like I lose balance, and then I come right back up, just for safety measures. All right, let's try one more, and then we'll do the other side. All right. Not bad. Look at that side angle, and let's see how it looks like from the side. All right. Look, even that movement's kind of getting a lot easier for me now, too. So we've managed to get to the last exercise. You've reached the video. If you stayed this long, thank you. Again, like, subscribe, share, whatever. Again, I do these videos for fun. I love making content. And really, you know, it's as much as I look up content of other creators and other people, I know other people will also look at this video and be like, wow, that's really helpful, and that's a really cool way to see it. Because I've never really seen anybody do exercises while wearing rollerblades. So, yeah, you know, I'm not going to say it's a first, but hey, maybe it's a first on YouTube, who knows? So last exercise is going to be an RDL, very simple. I'm going to be using a barbell. And again, using my back, using my balance, stretching on my hamstrings, using my glutes, using my ankle flexion. Again, all these muscles that are being incorporated is very important. So let's see how this movement goes. I'll talk about it a little bit. And if I have some time, I'll show you guys a couple more tricks at the end, how I'll be skating outside and seeing how well I skate. So thank you guys again for supporting, and thank you guys for watching. So let's get into this exercise. This position, I'm kind of locked in, so I kind of really don't have a choice but to do it. And that's what skating's all about. You know, once you commit, you got to commit to the moves. Once you commit to something, you got to do it. And that's how life works a little bit too. So here we go. All right, we're going to do one RDL first. Come all the way down. Again, the skates make me a little bit taller, so I'm going to have a lot more flexibility to come down. So this is a pretty cool movement. I'm not staggering my feet on this position. I do want to keep them straight. Now, if I wanted to, I could stagger my feet a little bit, meaning I'm putting one foot in front of the other, just to kind of get the feel for it. But for right now, I just want to keep it simple, and I'll do it like this. As you guys can see, I'm keeping my balance, not really moving too much. Bending my knees just a little bit, but not too much. And as you skate and as you progress, again, your balance also gets better. You get more comfortable, and you definitely get more confident. I remember in the beginning, I sucked. I still kind of suck, but it takes time. And once you get the confidence, you'll be able to do stuff like this with weights on, and you can do a couple more movements. Let's get a couple more just to get the feel for it. But I highly recommend buying a pair of inline skates first, and then you can go to anti-rocker if you want to advance, or some flat frame, or some skates with some flat frames. That way you guys can go to the skate park and try those tricks out as well. Not bad. I'll give you guys another angle to see how it looks. Well, thank you guys for watching. Again, I'm recording this last part on my drone, and I was just getting some videos of me jumping over a hurdle and just pretty much saying thank you guys for the support, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Like, subscribe, and if this video helped you guys out, thank you guys for watching. Definitely be putting up more videos in the summer, so stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next time.